It's time to talk business with Jonathan Mitchell, who beams in from Wellington. Hi, Jono. Fascinating day on the markets today. We're going to come back to that. But you've been taking a look at New Zealand's transparency rating?
That's right. This is all to do with the country's financial transparency. This survey is done by the Tax Justice Network. They do it every couple of years and look at things such as dodging taxes, hiding assets and money laundering. And the higher you are on the list, the more transparent you are. So we're middle of the pack at 58 out of 112 countries. Last time we were 54. So New Zealand's done a lot to help its ranking. It's implemented recommendations from the Sherwin inquiry into foreign trusts. We've clamped down on tax avoidance by multinational companies, as well as introduced that anti-money laundering legislation and bills. So if we look at the least transparent countries, the top spot goes to Switzerland. The United States is in there, and surprise, surprise, that idyllic hotspot, the Cayman Islands.
Yeah. Last day for local trading in Xero shares today, Jono.
That's right. Xero is leaving the local exchange, going to have a primary listing in Australia, mainly because of Australia's size, the ability to get more exposure over there and money to help grow. So New Zealand shares will move over to the ASX, so local shareholders don't need to make any changes.
Right.
It will officially delist on Friday, but if we do a bit of history, they first listed here in June 2007 at $1 per share. They hit a high of around $45 in 2014 and closed today at around $34. So big numbers there. Yeah. I guess it raises the debate about attracting companies to list here in New Zealand. The NZX is doing a bit of work in that respect. They've talked about removing the alternative and next markets and having one main board, with any changes likely to be introduced at the end of the year.
What did happen on the markets today, Jono?
You had a big rise at the end of the day. It's probably to do with a bit of rebalancing investors for those top companies after Xero's exit. So there was quite a big rise, 143 points to 8,442. And as I say, those top 10 stocks made some good gains there.
Yeah, and Jono, that was all in the afternoon trade, wasn't it?
That's right.
Yeah.
Last couple of hours, it just shot up. So that's a point to note there. And the dollar is trading at 73.7 US cents, 91.3 Australian.
Jonathan Mitchell doing business for us from Wellington this week. Thank you so much, Jono.